Hey guys, my name's Josh Helms. Thanks for watching my video. In this video we're going to go over questions that relate to the CCNA Data Center 640-911 certification exam. The main topics covered by these questions are going to be network devices, network topologies, OSI model layers, and the Internet Protocol Suite. Let's jump right in with question number 1. Which two of the following network devices operate at layer 1 of the OSI model? Repeaters, bridges, switches, routers, hubs. The answers are A, repeater, and E, a hub. Question 2. Which two networking devices forward data based on destination MAC address? Now, I've put up a diagram of the OSI model with a data link layer circled. What I'm showing in this diagram is that MAC address technology that's a feature of the data link layer. So we're looking for data link layer devices or layer 2 devices. So your options are A, repeaters, B, bridges, C, switches, D, routers, E, hubs. And the layer 2 devices that we're looking for here are B, bridge, and C, a switch. Next question, which two of the following network topologies are the most popular in switching? A, bus topology, B, token passing bus, C, star, D, extended star, or E, ring topology. And the answers are C, your star topology, and D, your extended star topology. Question 4. Which of the following devices would you use in order to partition a network into separate VLANs? Would you use a repeater, a bridge, a switch, a router, or a hub? And the answer is C, a switch. Now, I realized that bridge was on the list of options, and with a bridge you can segment different VLANs. You just wouldn't want to. Bridge is too limited on ports, and it's just not efficient for present-day networks. Next question, at which layer of the OSI model does TCP operate? Is it layer 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? And the answer is D, layer 4. Now, the way that I remember this, we know that TCP deals with port numbers. Well, when looking at the layers of the OSI model, I think of the physical layer as dealing with electricity, the data link layer as dealing with MAC addresses, the network layer as dealing with IP addresses, and the transport layer as dealing with port numbers. So since TCP uses port numbers and layer 4, the transport layer, uses port numbers, we know that TCP operates at the transport layer. Question 6. Which two layers of the OSI model relate to the transmission of bits over the wire and packet forwarding based on destination IP address? Is it layer 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Before I give the answer on this one, I want to specify that this is actually two questions combined into one. The transmission of bits over the wire and packet forwarding based on destination IP addresses, these are two completely different technologies that operate at different layers of the OSI model. So the answer is 1 and layer 3. Layer 1 deals with the transmission of bits or electricity over the wire, and layer 3, the network layer, deals with IP addresses. Question 7. Which layer of the OSI model is associated with the reliable transmission of datagrams? Is it A, datagram layer, B, routing layer, C, network layer, D, data link layer, E, the transport layer, F, the transmission layer, or G, the session layer? Well, we can eliminate a lot of those options just based on the fact that they aren't actually layers of the OSI model. But the answer is E, it's the transport layer. Alright, next question. Which three terms are used to describe data at layers 1, 2, and 4 of the OSI model? This is another question that could be broken into multiple questions. Your options are PDUs, bits, sequences, segments, packets, and or frames. Data at layer 1 of the OSI model is referred to as bits. At layer 2 of the OSI model, it's referred to as segments. and at layer 4 of the OSI model, it's referred to as frames. So those are your answers. Question 9. Which two layers of the OSI model are combined in the Internet Protocol Suite application layer? Now I've thrown up a diagram of the Internet Protocol Suite in order to help with this question. So your options are layers 2 and or 3 and or 4 and or 5, 6, and or 7. And the answer is layers 5 and layer 6. Question 10, last question. Which two layers of the OSI model are combined in the Internet Protocol Suite network access layer? Is it layer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and or 7? And the answer is OSI model layers 1 and 2. Alright, in this video we went over questions related to network devices, network topologies, the OSI model layers, and the Internet Protocol Suite. I do appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. If you have any questions or feedback at all, please just leave it as a comment. Thank you.